Are you too cool to ride the coolest Cinelli Mash because you're so hipster that you're too cool for hipster stuff? Well, if you answered yes, I have the bike for you to peek at today. And if you answered no, I still have a pretty cool bike for you to peek at today. Zach Gallardo here, and if you like to ride fixed and if you like to live your life reasonably dangerous, do yourself a favor, bunny hop on that subscribe button to get fixed videos just like this one sent to your sub box every week. With that, I present to you Black Tonys. That's right, the hashtag Black Tonys. Raleigh Macaframa. For the frame set, we have a too cool to be mainstream hipster cool 61 centimeter Raleigh Macaframa. Because these frames were a limited run or they were too unpopular to be profitable, depends on how you look at it, these frames are pretty rare and hard to get. Unless you're like Tony and you just directly contact Raleigh to place an order, that is. Word on the street is that Raleigh has a few white Macaframas lying around the warehouse, so you too might be able to snag one yourself. The frame set is made of atomic 13S butted aluminum tubing, whatever that means, and comes equipped with a carbon aluminum fork. The cherry red paint with cream panels separated by light blue bands and raw aluminum seat stays and chain stays are sure to turn heads. Showing the SF love, we can find the iconic Powell Street cable car painted on the head tube and the Transamerica Pyramid on the top tube because Soma already got dibs on the Sutro Tower. I personally think a Bay Bridge on the down tube would have been more appropriate considering nobody can afford to actually live in San Francisco anymore. Moving on to the intentionally placed stickers, we can see Tony repping the heavy pedal Band-Aid, Retrogression, and Cretans. If you don't know who the Cretans are, check out the Star Wars bike ride I went on with them by clicking the card above. For the handlebars, we have Nitto 151F SSB compact drops connected to a Nitto 21EX stem. For the saddle, we have a San Marco Concord perched atop a Nitto 83C post to complete the matching kit. Moving down to the pedals, we can take a look at Keo clipless pedals. Aren't I hilarious? Like nobody has ever made that joke before. For the drivetrain, we have the cleanest Dura-Ace 7600 cranks I've ever seen paired with a Tongay bottom bracket. For the gear ratio, we have a 50-tooth Dura-Ace 7710 chainring with matching 15-tooth Dura-Ace cog and lock ring linked together with a gold NJS Azumi Super Toughness chain, because anyone who's even half a baller has a gold chain. Now, onto the wheels, which is probably my favorite part of this bike. We have the new H+ Sun Hydras at 25mm wide, so you can more comfortably fit wider tires, laced to Dura-Ace 7600 hubs, hand-built by Dave at Retrogression. Something else to note about these rims is that they are intended for use with disc brakes, and because of that, they lack a brake track and are not, I repeat, are not compatible with brakes, giving this build plus 10 badass points. Overall, I love this bike. It's like a punk that's all grown up. It mixes the raw mishmash aesthetic of fixed gears from the mid-2000s, complete with icons and stickers, with sensible choices that make it more practical for street riding with compact drops and wider 28C tires. But at its core, this is a race-ready track bike ridden on the streets. If you want to have your bike featured on the channel, it's not too late to send in your submission to the Fixie Point Show. The first episode will be up next week where I will harshly criticize your bikes and arbitrarily award Fixie Points. Again, if you want to have your bike featured on Fixie Points, send an email of pictures of your bike and a components list to the email in the description. And if you're someone who can't stop and won't stop, why put the brakes on now? Do yourself a favor, bunny hop on that subscribe button, ring the bell so you can have fixed gear videos just like this one, triple rush, straight to your device. If you've already ridden your bike today, why don't you reward yourself to another video? Like this one, of me riding with the Cretans and the Star Wars bike ride, because that was pretty wild. If you haven't ridden your bike today, you don't get to watch this until you get back from your ride. So with that, I will see you all in next week on the Fixie Point Show. And with that, ride on and ride safely out there and be reasonably dangerous.